Okay, back here at the incubator, I got her pretty much done. That's the way it'll look when you get it done. I had to cut that lid right there just a little bit to get this to slide on there. I'll show you the lid right quick first. What I did is I just cut the top of it out there with a razor blade, just a really good sharp one, and took my time. That's why it's cut so straight and all. What I did is I took and went and got me a piece of plexiglass, and I took a little silicone and just put around the edges here, and just a little bit. Then I took in, before I put the silicone in, I went in there and tapped the screws into there. So then I could just screw the screws right into the silicone, to the plexiglass. And once I got the silicone, I tightened everything down. These are just some felt button washers. You can get them at Lowe's. They're off of some roofing stuff that I had. So I just put them on there. Okay, that's the lid. You can see how big of an opening it is. And I'll show you a little bit more about it here in a minute. But there's my washers and stuff, my penny washers. I took and put the thermostat over here. It's got a cover over it. It's just a piece of, I got some packaging, I think some clamps in that. So I cut some holes in it. Used a piece of two-sided tape, stuck it on there. There's screws actually through, and they're bolted into there. So my fan, I mounted it just with 2 screws. That's all it needs. I just give it enough room behind it to suck some air in and blow it out. The light bulb there, I did drill a hole and just push that in there. It does have some reflective tape on it, some aluminum tape, foil tape. I took some wire here and just bent it at an angle because it goes in like a wedge. Put me a screw up here at the top and one down at the bottom, so it's in there pretty good. I took the piece down here and bent a little leg on it, and I put my water in the bottom, and I'll just use it like a squirt bottle. It's something I can reach right down in there with and just squirt right on into that. I'll fill it up probably to begin with, but the wire, I just kind of hooked it on to the other piece of wire there and bent them in. So in this piece will rise up, open up like a lid and then go back down in there. So I can get that tray out to wash it and clean it once I'm done. And once they hatch out and start, doing their business, I'll be able to get down in there and clean this whole thing out, wipe it with a rag, and I'll probably put some paper towels down in there just so that I don't have to worry about trying to get water down in there and wash it out, or some newspaper. But that's it. That's all they are to it. Everything's just bolted up. Just usually some washers on the inside and outside. The wiring, this brown wire goes straight into the fan. It runs in here and goes straight into that fan. The light, the yellow cord, goes over here, goes to the bottom of the switch, and then the 2 neutrals tie together, and then the white wire here, the one that's got the slick, is the hot wire. You just take it, put it on the top of your thermostat there, take the other wire, it's like I say, it's the neutral, it's all tied together. Come around here and plug this up, and you just have to get a cord with like 2 or 3 slots to plug into, or either you're going to have this really close to somewhere where you can plug it up on your counter, like where my coffee maker would be. It's got a pretty long cord. I'll probably keep it. I won't keep it in the kitchen. I'll probably keep it right there on that table. That's where I'll probably put it. But yeah, that's it. And the other thing that I was going to show you is once you put your lid on here, get your lid, you can actually look down in there and see everything. It's a good opening, you can see. And what I did is I kept the piece that I cut out, and then you'll have to cut the bottom piece off because it protrudes this piece almost as much as it goes down here, sticks through. So you just have to cut it off. Use the rusty saw blade, but then you can just put it in there like that, and then you don't have to worry. It's not cut perfect, but it's cut enough to where last night I ran it for close to, I guess, 12 hours yesterday. I just started putting the wire framing and all in there today, but I ran it last night for at least 12 hours, and it got to 102 and went to 99. So I might back off. I don't want to really back off. I'd rather, if it'll stay right at 102, I'd rather stay right there, because it goes to 102, but then in just a few minutes it's back down to somewhere around 100, and it drops to 99, and then the light comes on, it'll heat it back up, go to 102. So it's maintaining about 100 degrees all the time. I mean, that's if you got a mass in there of like eggs or water, you're probably going to be able to keep it right at 100 degrees. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to get another thermometer. I'm going to stick down in there. I'm going to put me some water and see if I can get that thermostat to just stay in that water and see what the water gets up to. If I can put, another little container in there about the size of that one I got in there, and if it'll stay at 100 constantly, I'll have to get another thermometer that I can put down in there. But if it'll stay right at 100 degrees, I'll be happy. Alright, well, there it is. That's how you build a incubator, home incubator. I mean, it's not much to it. Like I say, the fan, you can get that at Northern Tools, and that one's about a $30 fan. This one, if you go to Northern Tools or Northern Hydraulics, the item number is 07814. Put that in, and you can get one of them fans that'll move the same. Well, it moves 40 CFMs, CFMs, and this one moves 55. So it's not that much difference. And the only thing is, it's going to be a 12 volt, so you need to find some kind of like a cell phone charger or something, or some kind of a charger that's 12 volts put in there, and that way you can run your fan. Just, it'll just have a little transformer like you do on your phones and stuff. You may even can look at some of them. Or you can just buy a little charger, like a little trickle charger, and probably run it. Okay, y'all have a good one.